at the moment I've really got into watching this TV show called Grey's Anatomy, which is on Amazon Instant Videos, which is how I've started watching it, because I think it already has like 10 seasons and I'm on like season 3 sort of thing. But anyway, I've been watching that quite regularly now, and I do really like the show, but there is a couple of things that I don't understand or that don't match up. That sometimes I think about, like, most of the women in the TV show don't have their hair tied up. I noticed for a while, and I thought, well, they're in a hospital, why wouldn't they have their hair tied up? Like, and if an emergency is happening, or they're scrubbing in or something like that, then they'll suddenly tie their hair up, and that seems like it'd be a bit of an inconvenience. Like, if a disaster is happening, you have to pause and tie your hair up and stuff, and then see to the disaster. That's just wasting time. I think in a real hospital, you'd just have your hair tied up to start off with, and it wouldn't be an issue. But I guess because they're on a TV show, maybe that's why their hair is down. I don't know. Another thing is that they don't seem to have a set work schedule. Like, there was one episode recently where 2 of the main surgeons and 2 of the interns and the chief of surgery all went away on a camping trip for a couple of days suddenly, and I thought, how could that be possible? You know, how could they just suddenly close all the surgery diary for 3 surgeons and their interns? How in a hospital, you just like, how would that happen? You just suddenly be like, all of you can just have some time off without it being pre-planned. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be much of a set schedule, even beyond that extreme example of them all going away on a trip. Sometimes in episodes, a surgeon will say they're stressed, so they've decided to stay late and do more surgery because that helps calm them down, because they like doing surgery. And I think, well, that might be all well and good for them in terms of they like doing their job and they like it in terms of their emotions and so forth, but in reality, I don't think you could have a surgeon staying into the night to do more surgeries and then come in the next morning and do some surgeries and, you know, just all over the place, mucking up his schedule just whenever he feels like doing surgery, because you'd end up with just an exhausted surgeon. That would be the end result, and you'd never know when he was going to be in. Yeah, and surely if there's going to be a surgery, the operating room needs to be available and set up and all of that. It can't just be like, I feel like doing some surgery right now. I'm going to do some surgery right now. Feel like doing some surgery. Don't really feel like doing any surgery right now. Won't do some surgery. Put it all away again. I don't really feel like it. Oh, I suddenly feel like it again. Oh, put it all out for me. I don't really feel that's I don't imagine that's how hospitals run. I imagine that they book, well, for the most part, I imagine they book stuff in wherever possible, have the equipment ready, the patient and the patient's family knowing it's going to be then, unless it's like emergency surgery, you know, or something like that, or special circumstances like if there's been a major disaster. I imagine surgeries are booked in for a specific time, and time off is booked for a specific time. That's what I imagine, but I don't know. Even if it's not quite like that, I imagine that surgeons can't just be walking in and out whenever, like to whatever they want, whatever.